If you buy something at home and you haven't been checked by a dentist for a while, for example, you may be causing more problems on your own teeth without you even realizing it. So now I want to speak a bit of the whitening methods that exist out there and what is more appropriate for you. So I will start with the whitening that is happening in the clinic. So basically you have two different methods of whitening. The ones that can be done by a professional dentist, which is done in a dental clinic, and the ones that are DIY, the ones that you can do it yourself. So the ones that are being used in the clinic, for me, it's the number one solution to everything because it's a controlled mechanism about your result and the wishes that you have with your dentist. You can speak about them, you can see if you have any other problems, and she can suggest you what is basically better for you. Maybe a combination of in-office whitening in the dental clinic and a combination, for example, with something that you're going to do at home. This is basically what I'm doing. For example, I'm doing a whitening to my patients in the clinic so I can see what is happening in their own mouth. I'm in control if they have any sensitivity or anything, and I'm also in control about any other problems that can affect the whitening. Whereas if you buy something at home and you haven't been checked by a dentist for a while, for example, you may be causing more problems on your own teeth without you even realizing it. So you have to be a bit careful about it. Now, for the DIY solutions, you can start by using a whitening toothpaste, but you have to be really careful about that because most whitening toothpastes are very abrasive on the teeth, so they shouldn't be used on a daily basis. You can use a whitening toothpaste, for example, once every 3 days. Then you're gonna have the effect that you always wanted, but it will take too much time to reach that kind of result. That means that your teeth, first of all, are healthy, and first of all, you don't have any problems, and maybe you're gonna have the results that you wanted just by using a toothpaste. I don't believe that a toothpaste will give you the result that you always wanted because it takes time, and also it's very dangerous because it can be very aggressive on the enamel of the teeth, so I don't really suggest it. The other methods that I'm using, for example, as a professional, as a DIY solution for my patients, first of all, it's because it's a cheaper solution, and this is something that the patients are also searching for. And if you compare it with the price tag, the results that these methods have on your own teeth, it's amazing. For example, I'm using the All White Everything kit. This kit is working wonders for its price tag. It has 3 whitening gels inside. You can see you can use a whitening machine, and also you can use this kind of product when you're doing also other stuff at home. You may be driving, you may be cooking, you may be watching something on Netflix, you may do different things around, you may be cleaning the house and you want to gain some time about the teeth whitening. So what I'm doing, for example, I'm doing a combination of both for my patients. I'm doing a professional teeth whitening so I can have the maximum result, and I'm going to be able to have from a higher percentage whitening gel, like I talked about. It's between 30 to 42% either from hydrogen peroxide or carbamide peroxide, and then I'm giving them the All White Everything kit so they can actually enhance the result that I'm getting out of the in-office whitening. The other reason why I'm using this kind of product, for example, is because I don't want my patient to come every year to me to have an in-office whitening session. First of all, it's costing more than a whitening kit, and at the same time, I don't want them to be exposed on a higher percentage whitening gel very often because you have to be very careful. You may cause some sensitivity on the teeth. So I will tell you the perfect remedy that I'm using, for example, for my patients, and if you try it, you will see the maximum benefits of a whitening. You always start with a checkup. You have to see if you have any problems in the mouth. If you have any problems in the mouth, you find the solution to the problems, you go through the treatments, and then you're going through the procedure of a whitening. What I'm doing next is I'm doing a dental clinic, a professional dental clinic, because this is something that you need. So you can have the maximum effects of whitening, you have to be able to apply the whitening gel, whether that's going to be something that you're going to do at home or on the dental chair in office. You have to have a clean surface so you will be able to have the maximum result. Then what I'm doing an in-office whitening procedure which is lasting 1.5 hours, and then I'm giving them a specific toothpaste that I'm allowing them to use it once or twice a week, and I'm also giving them the All White Everything kit that they can use for the next 7 days, and then that's it. I want them to have a break for at least a year here before I check them again and tell them what they have to do. So this is the perfect remedy for everything. Now, there is a specific thing that we have to have in mind. Maybe you don't have time to use something like an all white everything kit, because an all white everything kit needs, for example, 7 to 10 days that you're gonna use it daily for like 20 to 40 minutes a day, and then you have to be very consistent about it, yeah? So if you're not going to be consistent about it, and if you don't have the time to invest in something like this, then an in-office whitening procedure is for you, because if you're very strict on your time schedule, if you're a businesswoman where you want to have the maximum amount of result in a specific timeline, then an in-office whitening procedure, it's the best solution for you, because in 1.5 hours, maybe you're going to have the result you always wanted, and then you're going to be able to catch up, for example, with a whitening toothpaste, and then maybe it's all good there. So if you want to have a decision about what kind of method you need, in my estimation, you need a combination of everything. An in-office whitening, something that you're gonna do at home, for example, an all white everything kit, or completely custom mouth guards that you are going to use at home while you're sleeping, with whitening gels and then some whitening toothpaste. The combination of this is gonna give you the maximum result possible. Now, if you want to have the decision on what you're gonna make, then what I would have asked myself before I would have done anything, I would have asked myself, do I have the time to invest on a dental chair for 1.5 hours, or do I have the time to invest on something that needs 7 to 10 days? So you should ask yourself, what are my needs? How much time do I have? And if you are available on everything, then a combination of everything will give you the best possible result. An in-office tooth whitening, a whitening at home through custom mouth guards or an all white everything kit, and whitening toothpaste can work miracles on you, and then that's it. Now, it's going to be very, very important, if you're going to be checked by your dentists on specific time frame, that you're going to decide together, for example, every 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, once a year. Once a year for me, it's a bit too much. I recommend once every 4 months or every 6 months. And then if you're consistent in this program, you're not going to have any problems. But don't forget, the most important thing is that you have to be checked by a dentist if you have any other problems, so you will be able to get the best possible advice about tooth whitening. So check up to your dentist, whitening in office, whitening at home through all white everything kit or custom trays, and a whitening toothpaste, and then this is everything that you need. Thank you guys.